Hello everyone, I'm Renown Zero. We are back again talking about Rippaverse Detractors again, as well as a person who says that Eric is now akin to the funny mustache man. He's very close to being someone as terrible and awful as the funny mustache man. Just remember that. Just remember I said that. We'll get into it all. So the Hour campaign is now sitting at $1.338 million with 9,825 total purchasers, getting us ever so closer to the next stretch goal of this campaign. And I cannot wait to see it get there, especially since I'm hoping that we'll get the Yara statue. That would be so awesome to get that. But hey, if it don't happen, it don't happen. Not gonna sweat it. Blade Devil 2 Chains of Blood by the great Raging Golden Eagle and ToxicManBaby. Still going on, still funding 156K, 1,688 backers. If you want to get in on the first book, 6 box it is limited, just $10 to get in on the first Blade Devil. I absolutely loved it. It's a great story, in my opinion. And if you want to get it, again, $10. So we're going to start here with Bruce. Shout out to Bruce. Know your typical Eric July, a Rippaverse hater. Sugarfoot, Meth Head, Effeminate Spurg, and the Alphabet. Sugarfoot, Meth Head, Effeminate Spurg, Alphabet community. Never fails. It never fails. So we had, of course, Lombarzi, which is one of these like EVS, we'll call him shills. He likes to show and talk crap about ISOM and Rippaverse constantly, and he just decided to say, it is all for making a company. You sure about that? That's like saying hating on a person for being an artist about the funny mustache man. Obviously, Eric isn't as bad as the funny mustache man, but I couldn't think of someone worse than Eric on the fly right now. That's just a response to LG saying, oh, wow, he's close in comparison to the funny mustache man, according to Lombarzi, who once had me blocked before. And as I've said to this clown before, Big Boss as a character wasn't part of the cult. He wasn't part of a hive mind. He was against shadow governments and big governments getting in the way of hurting people. You clown. It's like you just have a picture there of a guy in a outfit saluting, and you don't know anything about this character at all. Which, of course, Derek July responded by saying, "Ha!" And he made a video talking about this. This is pretty funny. We also have Mirage saying, "Thirds were not making fun of you because you're stupid and ugly," even as you're hiding behind a fake avatar and guarantee you're a fat, overweight, out of shape, 350-pound motherfucker, as most of y'all are. We are making fun of you because you're literally protecting a scammer who got away with scamming a charity. No, he didn't. He donated the books, as he should. Still friends with Mark from the charity. You're a clown. And was given an award for it. English, motherfucker. Do you speak it or do you type it? By the person who invented the world's biggest scam. Quote, stupid and ugly as you continue to be retarded and don't show your face. You should be the last person talking about stupid and ugly when you're clearly stupid, you don't know how to type properly, and you're hiding behind a fake avatar. So, and of course we have this clown down here. It's an investment. We know what we will get. Great art, story, quality, product. You know, the story that no one ever talks about. The only thing people talk about when it comes to Cybercuck is great art. You don't know any of these books. Clearly. What will we get from Eric? Traced incoherent crap that's so overproduced we can't resell it because his limited editions magically appear again, or a Mac Club, as you don't know how to keep up, as you want to continue to hate on someone more successful than EVS, but yet you don't want to keep up with the fact that you're way behind. Download your next NPC update, and you'll maybe figure that out. You fucking clown. I said, you mean the Mac Club that doesn't exist? You mean the limited editions that sell for more money than any Cybercuck books? Download your next NPC update. So you had the art book sell for $2.99, March 23rd, 2024. You had the Creators Edition of ISOM number 1 sell for $400. And you had an ISOM 1 that was sent to, to get graded for $250, signed too. Where you had, this was the most rare variant of Cyberfrog Blood Honey, by the way, which he sold on the Cyberfrog 2 campaign. The Trump mugshot variant, $225. Still didn't beat an ISOM 1 or the ISOM concept art book that they keep saying is 8 pages because dumbasses don't know how to count using basic math. It's 16 pages because apparently, once again, as I always say, double-sided apparently means 1 page. So that means Cyberfrog 2, by that logic, is 24 pages. Because these guys are so stupid. He's forgetting this one outsells all Eric's and it's bashing the same comic he treats like the damn Ring of Power. By the way, this is ISOM 2. And the book you think that I treat as the damn Ring of Power is ISOM 1, which I've said plenty of times. ISOM 1 is good, ISOM 2 is better, and Alpha Core 1 is the best written book. Nothing's happened to me. Eric hasn't blocked me for saying that. Which, this is a copy of ISOM 2. The cover is drawn by Ethan Van Sciver. It's, of course, the review copy that he had for his brutally honest review of ISOM 2, right, that he marked up from a live stream, that, of course, people bought out of spite for Eric July. They just bought it out of spite and just wanted to own, apparently, a piece of history, according to them. But you had the one right under it selling for $8.98 on March 1st. Months later, after this one. So I said, this is a self-owned because Ethan can't sell his own books for that much. No one can. It's still an ISOM book, so it counts towards ISOM being better. People are more interested in buying an ISOM comic out of spite than a Cybercuck book out of interest. By the way, I'm not one of those people who treat this like a Ring of Power. Y'all treat this like this is Eric July's secret weapon that he used to kick your dog. If I wanted to treat a story like it's Rings of Power, like a Ring of Power as you claim, I would tell you about manga, because manga is better written. I'd probably give you something like Akira or Berserk or One Piece. The fuck? I've read more manga. Come on, bruh. Are you dumb? Something I said. If the amount I make on YouTube is of no concern and so little, why are you worried about it then? No, it's because you're dead. It's because you're constantly flaunting the pennies you're making off your dead YouTube channel. I don't flaunt pennies, stupid. Again, I said it in that little rant that I went on, we'll say, or little big message, the big message I put out. I said, I make money. You dumbasses blow it out of proportion like it's a huge amount. Because apparently making money on the side, according to these crackheads, is terrible. It's bad to make money on the side while you work a full-time job. These guys are legitimately fucking retarded. It's like they have no drive to make some extra money on the side. And with something so simple, because I'll never run out of content because there's so many crackheads who just sit here and cry all fucking day about me and about Eric being successful, I can make content like this for years to come. As they like to say, oh, you can't make a career out of it. Clearly, I'm making a successful YouTube channel right now. To which I said, quote, dead YouTube channel, as I got 212,000 views in a year while not monetized for, 7 of the 12 months. Well, in 2022, I got monetized. Right? I got monetized in 2022 of August. Right? And last year, 2023, I got 212,000 views. I'm close to being well over 100K views, and we're only in April, which means I could easily surpass 212K views this year because it's so easy to make content on you clowns, on you fucking clowns. Destined to get way more this year will be super easy, says the guy who claims I'm trying to be black. You've tried to claim I'm being black. I'm trying to be black or something. You're from a camp of irrelevant fat motherfuckers, which one of them got accused of raping and drugging a woman, right? But you're coming at my neck about making videos, making fun of you idiots. Meanwhile, that group of people got famous for having on a guy who put a banana up his ass. That's what they got famous for. And then when that guy left, their channel's fucking dead and doesn't grow. You have the same 200 to 300 people watching it because y'all are interested in drama and that's all you're interested in. Because you're boring. And he obviously has some sort of inherent racism that he's trying to pretend that everyone doesn't have these 2 inches of EJ steel in their mouth. Look, see, I swear that I'm the R word. I blindly sent for this guy with no reason whatsoever and defend him like he's my wife. I just imagine what you soy boys sound like when you type the stupid garbage, the stupid drivel that you do on this website. I said, simp requires I'm looking for a relationship of some kind. I understand your gay feelings for another man were rejected, but there's no need to project them onto me, you closeted weirdo. You can come out now. It's okay to be gay. No one will care, including me. He tried to spin it as I don't like gay people, even though I literally just said no one will care, including me. But make it make sense. I was simply watching the comments on their Instagram. You lonely, fat, see you next Tuesday. Be very careful what you make of and publicly accuse people of Danny. How did I accuse you of something you actually fucking did? You went on the Northwood University's Instagram page and you posted about how Eric is a snake oil salesman, you fucking moron. This is why I call you fucking retarded. Because you say shit like that and it makes no sense. Because there's literally proof that you did some shit. You fucking crack smoking looking turtle. That's why I said, look at this crying bitch down there. It's supposed to be a meme of Dan Vask. If anyone who watches my channel knows of Dan Vask, they made a meme of him with his 10 commandments, so they put his face on Moses, which is hilarious. I got a couple of these in my phone. Nobody watches your videos anyway. Just like I said, I got 212,000 views last year, and the top video wasn't anything about Eric July at all. Even this year, it's still not anything to do with Eric July. My highest viewed video is Yellow Flash BTFOing Ethan Hinskyver. Don't believe me? You can look that up yourself. F me! You're a special kind of retard. Look at this crying bitch down there. 26 likes. Just to put a meme. So we also have these clowns. Of course, why are you always so angry? Why are you always talking shit about Eric July? Why do you have a whole account dedicated to him? You changed your profile picture, but your profile picture used to be a fat version of Eric July. Your name is called 3D Assetverse. Your entire account is dedicated to hating one person because you're a fucking loser. You're a miserable fucking loser. You're such a sad little man with your, with your burner account, Edward. You clown. Freaking burner accounts because you're a fucking loser too. This is what no pussy does to a man. You make multiple burner accounts just to talk shit. You know better than those fucking fat motherfuckers over there. Irrelevant motherfuckers, man. Nobody's going to cancel university, dimwit. Says the single, childless, obese woman. Fuck out of here. I'll watch this later. Appreciate the clip. The levels of irony are off the charts. Let's listen to what Pito the Vito had to say, or Vito the Pito had to say. Hold on, I gotta turn this on.
Yeah. But at the same time, there's something about Scientology that's like, it empowers me personally.
We built this.
Yeah, we did this.
Not once have I ever said something like that in any of my videos. So, but it's funny that you're on a burner account, EVS. We know you're on a burner account because I have you blocked on Twitter, which is hilarious because you're watching my video, right? You're watching my video. Why? Why are you watching my video? I'm such a small channel that shouldn't affect you at all. But clearly, your feelings are hurt because I'm exposing your bullshit every day and it's showing the world how fucking petty you are. But you have to bring on this fat motherfucker right here who can't stop eating White Castle and crying because his life is so miserable. By the way, check the video out on Rippaverse Goalpost YouTube about this clown. I'll put it in the description.
It's like all these boats and whatever else.
That's what this is, right? I'm pretty sure that's what...
We will win was the smart. There's a lot of guys right now who their grift is not, hey, I got a great project to sell you. It's, I got a movement to sell you.
That's literally what CG is. CG is literally, we have a movement to sell you. Indie comics that have no political leanings in the storylines. That's what CG is. What are you talking about?
We're all a part of it. I just happen to be the one who takes all the money and gets all the accolades, but look at all the money we raised for Yairo. We
will win. We will win.
And some of
Again, I've never said that. But Let them tell it. The money that the people have raised for Yaira, by the way, they're watching the number because they want to see people. They want to see us unlock the stretch goals. That's the same thing you do with Indiegogo and Kickstarter. You watch the number go up to see the new stretch goals that get achieved when the number goes up. It's the same concept, you idiot. God, so much fucking soy in your brain. You can't even think straight. You put the White Castle down, dog.
These guys like Sturgis will say, look at how much money me and Eric July made.
I've never once said that in any video. Find that video, Vito the pedo, you fucking idiot. Find the video where I've said that one time. Find that video, dummy, because you won't find it because it doesn't exist.
It's like the way they talk. They're like, look at that. Me and Eric July raised $2.8 million. You go, no, Eric July took your money. Okay? You putting money in that fund does not make it also your money.
By the way, you took money for Super Killer that's still not out, you fucking fat bitch. Hashtag where is Super Killer? Oh, it's finally going to the printer in April. The campaign's finally shutting down in April like a big fat April Fool's joke. Even though it's not April 1st, but...
Yeah.
It's like really weird. And it's kind of like the ultimate beta male behavior is to be proud of how much money another man is making. I can't think you could suck 100 cocks.
Dude, you literally counted Eric July's money back during ISOM #1. You were in his live streams talking about how I wasn't going to make money. You've said it multiple times in those live streams that I wasn't going to make as much money as it actually did. So you were a motherfucker counting another man's money. So you're a hypocrite.
It would not be as gay as being proud that another man is making a lot of money. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, it is. It is weird.
So what the fans are not doing is loving how much money he's making. They're actually cheering him on for being successful at something he's talked about in the past about how bad the industry is and decided to do his own thing. And they're happy for him being successful at him doing his own thing, not counting how much money he actually made. The reason that people do that is because you clowns talk about how unsuccessful it is, and then we go, but look at all the money it's made. Look how many bookstores sold. Y'all would do the same shit. Just like Ethan Van Sciver here was always talking about, well, my Cyberfrog 2 hit $1 million. I got $1.2 million. You used to do that. You used to always do that. But, like I said, this is what Super Killer looks like. That's finally going to print in April, or maybe even May, because it's shutting down. Even says right here, roughly 75% of the book is now drawn and inked. The book's not even finished. The book is still not finished. Yet you're still talking about how other people are getting books out like Eric. That would mean possibly, considering that Eric has said that Yaira might actually ship early, I'll probably have Yaira #1 in my hand before anyone has Super Killer in their hand. Shit, Gooding might even launch the pre-order before anyone has Super Killer in their hand. And this update was from 8 days ago, as of the recording of this video. Snowman, you didn't update your backers. No update for 2 years. You put the update on Twitter as if everyone that backs Snowman has Twitter. But you still got people talking about what an actual scam. So, and that they're bigger crooks than Marvel and DC. Very sad. Happy I'm out of it. No more money for Shane, Malin, Fraga, or Ethan. So you got people talking about they're not going to spend money on y'all no more. This person decided to say, would I host EVS on a stream for debate? To debate what? How much of a failure in the indie space he is? Because he's not delivering products for years and years and years? Meanwhile, you have people like Graham Nolan, by the way. Shout out to Graham Nolan, who has literally said it doesn't take 3 years to make a 48-page book. But here we have, of course, Vito calling himself a weird homosexual.
Announced it sooner.
Well, I just didn't see anything to denounce. I didn't see the harm in a guy emailing a charity and then posting the charity email. So the only thing I guess I could have said,
isn't that
hey,
a
this
double
guy
statement though? Because you just said 5 minutes ago that you think that's a bad thing. People shouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
This is actually
Don't
about the
do that. And now
charity
you're
stuff.
saying you just didn't think it was a bad thing, so you didn't say
No,
anything.
I don't think there's an issue. I think there's an issue in email. I don't think there's an issue in emailing that charity and just asking, hey, we want to clarify exactly.
You're not a journalist. And you were doing it out of spite. You're not a journalist, Vito the pedo.
What?
Remember, this is the same guy that said he loved that spicy movie on Netflix that nobody should ever like that. No.
Is going on? Is Eric July donating money to your charity? I think that's valuable information that people deserve to have. Okay, you putting money in that fund does not make it also your money.
Yeah.
It's like really.
Yeah, we just watched this, so. But we're gonna talk about here. We'll watch this down here. Constantly counting everyone else's money. Guess this is just another case of Ethan admitting he's a beta male again.
Right now, we've got. Okay, this is. I shouldn't do this.
Let's pull up here.
Right now, we've got. Okay, this is. I shouldn't do this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Dirtworm Doug decided to launch his own spite campaign against Comicsgate on Kickstarter. Fuck this piece of garbage. $17,614 in the first 36 hours. That's pretty embarrassing. Doug.
Remember, the first campaign that Earthworm Jim was out with had about 816,000. It was the biggest indie comic of all time at the time, selling more books than Cybercuck 1. That's why he's so mad about this, because Cybercuck 1 didn't do anywhere near what Earthworm Jim did on its first launch.
Sorry about
Cecil's
that.
Going to beat it in the first 30 minutes.
Cecil is going to run his little motor scooter right over your fucking head in just a few seconds here. Cecil's cash grab graphic novel, $15,100, $16,500. It is only a minute. It's only going to be a few seconds before Cecil utterly destroys Dirtworm Doug with a book about Dirtworm Doug, right?
$1,000 a minute. Over $1,000 a minute.
Absolutely historic, guys. Get in there and.
It is absolutely historic how you're counting another man's money.
Back, Doug TenNapel decided he was going to try to do what John Malin did with his spite campaign. He fucking failed. Let's see those spite emojis in the chat right now. The brand new spite money emojis. This is spite money, Dirtworm. You shouldn't have fucked over Comicsgate. This is where it is. Comicsgate, ladies and gentlemen. Join this movement. This is where it all happens. Let's go over here and look again. $17,614, okay, in 36 hours. All right, let's double check this right here and see where we're at. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We're edging
Everyone
up on that.
Back big, get the $75.
By the way, he hasn't refreshed that other campaign at all, if you noticed.
$5 tier.
Go get Daddy's belt.
Yeah.
One. I'm doing double, so people won't.
Oh, can we get him on full screen real quick, Ethan?
So yeah, you were doing the same shit back then, counting people's money like a total bitch. He says, J Bomber, I'll tell you my copy $700 for ISOM books. What's wrong, J Bomber? You're a brokey. You need more money for your steroids so you can grow your chicken legs. Jealous of muscle, apparently. No one, and I mean no one, is jealous of a disproportionate individual. Nobody cares about you. I'll never run out of content, though. For a person trying to call me a parrot, at least learn how to spell it. That's not how you spell parrot, stupid. Freaking dummy. They didn't even care about the kids. It was a method to F with Eric July's business. It's not jokes. People who are part of the sector know Dick and Pito have a track record of effing with people's businesses.
Extremely long 2 minutes. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us for 2 minutes as we talk to Vito.
A good 2 minutes. The 2 minutes hate.
Yes, been good 2 minutes.
Could it be that someone is working overtime to attempt to ruin my life and what I've built? I mean, this was said in that video.
man, I'm an asshole for fun. I like it. If I can say I'm doing it for kids,
No.
it's just a socially acceptable way for me to act like a psychopath.
Yeah.
See? So this is a big opportunity for me to be cruel to people.
I think this is also, it's really important that
It's called motivation.
How expensive?
How do you think that looks?
I think it's funny. I think that's, look, if you know Dick Masterson,
You
Bring
think
along
it's funny to mess with somebody's business. Okay, pedo. After you're talking all that bullshit. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Talking all that bullshit, running your mouth. Running your mouth about other people's shit. Yeah, you sit up here and try to ruin someone else's business. That is hilarious, man. You are the worst. You're one of the absolute worst people on the internet. And you want to talk about me. That is so funny coming from you. A guy who is trying to mess with someone's business, think it's funny, think it's all jokes. Well, it's a good thing that we're reminding you nowadays of how much of a piece of garbage you are. So, at the end of the day, these guys are going to continue to be jealous of another man's success, continue to count his money daily. Well, I'm going to continue to report it and just continue to make fun of my haters. And that's all we're going to do. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit the like button, comment below if you feel all this, subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all, that way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video in live stream, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.